Every day you wake up with a choice to either stay where you are or take a step closer to the life you dream of. But here's the hard truth: without a plan, without knowing how to move forward, those dreams stay locked away. If you've ever felt like success is just out of reach, then this is the guide you've been waiting for. Welcome to Beyond Average Success. Today, I'm giving you the blueprint, the four must know steps for you to follow that will transform your life and serve as a roadmap toward reaching any goal you set out to achieve. The first step is clearly defining your goal. This is a critical moment toward achieving any form of success. This is when you sit down with yourself and figure out exactly what you want in great detail, without leaving any room for indecision. When a goal is vague, your efforts become scattered and your progress either slow or non existent. But when you clearly articulate exactly what your vision is, then you create a sharp focus able to cut through any opposition standing between you and achievement. You transform your desires into a tangible destination. Let's look at an example. Instead of setting a vague goal to become a published author, set a more concrete and detailed goal that explains exactly what it is you want, such as writing and publishing a self improvement book focusing on fitness education. This more defined goal clearly states the full intent of what you're setting out to achieve. This clarity becomes the foundation on which every action is now built, ensuring that each step you take is intentional and directed forward. Without a clearly defined goal, you're left wandering aimlessly, but with one, you hold the map to your future in your hands. The second step is creating a plan of action. This is the bridge between setting a goal and actually achieving it. Without a plan, even the clearest goal is nothing more than a distant hope. You can have any breakthrough idea, but it's worth nothing if you don't know how to manifest it into reality. A well crafted plan provides the necessary know how and gives you direction by outlining each move you need to make. It acts as your GPS system guiding you to your destination of reaching achievement. It breaks down overwhelming ambitions into smaller step by step tasks that are more manageable. Write down these smaller steps as a checklist, and fulfilling each step is positive action that will compound on itself, continuously leading you to achieving your ultimate goal. Let's continue our example from before and now look at how to create a plan of action. We previously defined our goal of publishing a self improvement book that offers fitness education. Now let's break it down by outlining the steps we can take to achieve this goal. The first thing would be to create a writing schedule. Next would be researching and gathering information about our book's topic. After that, we would begin outlining our book. Then we would focus on writing one chapter at a time. Once all chapters are written, we would revise and edit our work until we're satisfied with the finished product. Lastly, upon completion of our book, we would send it out to publishers. Keep in mind that not all plans of action will work for everyone. We all have different workflows, and your specific plan of action should always be tailored to what works best for you. The third step is setting a timeline. By doing this, you provide a sense of urgency to your action. A clear deadline creates focus and accountability, pushing you to take consistent steps forward. Without a timeline, goals can float in the endless someday. But when you set a date, you're telling yourself that your aspirations are real and they matter now, not someday. Every day, every week, and every month becomes an opportunity to reach closer to your vision. The pressure of time can feel daunting, but it also ignites the fire you need to push past procrastination and make real progress. Let's now set a general timeline for our previous example and say that we want to write and publish our book within 1 year. Here's a general timeline for the year. The first month will be dedicated to establishing our writing schedule, as well as researching and gathering all of the necessary information for our book. The second month will be dedicated to outlining our book. For simplicity, let's say our book will consist of 8 chapters and we will write 1 chapter per month. That now brings us to the 11th month of the year, in which we will focus on revising and editing our work. The 12th and final month will be reserved for sending out our book to publishers. It's important to note that there needs to be flexibility and adaptability when setting a timeline, because not everything will go according to plan. and you'll need room to adjust in order to stay on track should a situation arise. The fourth and final step is staying committed and persistent. This is the heartbeat of achieving any goal. When the road gets tough, as it eventually and temporarily always does, it's your persistence and commitment that will carry you through. This is when you have faith in yourself by choosing to continue even though doubt looms. Success is not born from the easy days, but from the moments when giving up feels more tempting than going on. Yet, you still find a way to continue pushing forward in spite of it. An example of this would be if our book got declined by publishers. That would be heartbreaking after putting in a year of work. But would we give up in this scenario? No. Every problem has a solution. Find that solution. One possible solution could be to go out on our own and self-publish our book. An alternate solution could be to reach out to the publishers and ask for their feedback on why they didn't move forward with our book. We could then apply that feedback as needed in order to improve our work and then try sending it back out to publishers again. Persistence turns setbacks into growth and failures into lessons. Without it, the finish line remains distant, but with it, every challenge becomes a stepping stone toward your ultimate victory. It's important to reflect and adjust as needed until your goal is achieved. This is what separates fleeting attempts from lasting success. It's not enough to just work hard. You must work smart. Take the time to assess your progress, confront what's working and what's not. Goals aren't achieved in a straight line, and being flexible enough to course correct is where true commitment and persistence is found. When you reflect, you gain the clarity needed to adjust and refine your path in order to ensure that no effort is wasted and every step brings you closer to achieving your goal. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You're not alone on this journey. Here at Beyond Average Success, you'll find community, support, and inspiration as you pursue your goals. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a way of life. So keep learning, keep growing, keep believing in yourself, and you will certainly achieve beyond average success.